Hello and welcome. Today we're going to be talking about Dawn of Defiance. It's a Greek myth-inspired survival crafter. It plays a lot like Enshrouded mixed with Conan Exiles so far to me, with some hints of Valheim as well. This game is in early access, but even just seeing the menu screen and the larger list of options for tweaks and preferences, things seem well thought out for EA. Let's jump into the game. Just getting started right away, the game does look pretty damn good.
This mortal is most defiant. I send you another Aeacus.
One of my favorite things early about this game is the crisp, clear look of the crafting screen, the character screen. The menus in itself is not very dense. It's very simple, very straightforward. And the tutorial arc right away is very clear. I'm going to stick with the harvester right away and just collect a bunch of stuff. I'm kind of stupid with these things sometimes, so it's kind of helpful to stick to the script. Chopping wood in this game is surprisingly satisfying, so there's that. Always clear your stumps, people. Always clear your stumps. Right away you can see the skills menu. Pretty easy to level up so far, at least early game. Just going to grab a bunch of different things here. To be honest, it almost seems too easy right away. Like I'm about to craft a primitive spear and a primitive shield like 5 minutes into the game. This seems a little too chungus to be carrying this early, but we're going to go with it. I really thought this was going to be like Valheim, where you stack health items along with stamina items and you eat them. You only can do one at a time. I just ate the blueberries. Those gave me a stamina boost, minorly. Just food for thought. If you were to eat a different one, it erases everything completely, starts you over. So, going to be jumping into these stamina vials and health vials. Pretty easy to find. Pretty easy to craft. Right from your crafting menu, you don't need a hammer, you don't need anything. You can just make them on the go. Once again, jumping back into it, primitive bow and arrows already. Gonna make myself a house. Following my quest line right there. It does ask you to do a specific amount of pieces. I don't love that as someone who likes to get creative with their builds. Kind of weird that they're giving you a specific number. But of course, shitting rain the first night. Lovely. Gonna put our cooking spit down. And then we'll throw the bonfire outside. I don't know if there's smoke damage, but I play Valheim, so I have PTSD. Gonna put this bow to the test. Pretty cool. You get to see trophies when you kill animals. You don't actually get the parts right away. Notice that it's good condition, poor condition, and excellent condition. Pretty sure that's relevant to your hunting skill. So when you use these on a table, you get better ingredients from your trophies. Also, this is a new style of video for me. Feel free to subscribe, like, comment down below if you're enjoying it. Also, what a great view. I feel like I should look at the map for the first time ever, so here we are. Pretty big map, I'd say. And we're on that starter island there in the bottom left. Let's talk about the bed. Like, what? Why even have... Why? Anyway. Direct. Okay, so as you can tell, the skills level up quite easily. We're going to get started putting in the functions of our home. Pretty standard survival crafter stuff here. We have a butcher's block. Not for the faint of heart. You actually see the animal sitting on the thing there, which can be kind of sad depending on your feels. With this cooking spit, you can cook one item at a time. And no, you cannot burn the meat. Big sad. I actually think that they should add that. Part of the survival crafter genre to me has some punishment. So far, this game does not have any punishment. We're also going to add ourselves our other crafting station there so we can make armor in the future. Here's what we're seeing so far. The hide armor being like the entry-level stuff. I've just got to collect some goodies so I can get that started. And then here's our standard crafting station so we can make some additional tools, additional weaponry. There's the simple bow and all that there. We have got ourselves a hide chest. 75 armor, huge, huge. So we're going to need some pelts to be able to create the rest of the set. So of course, with that comes some need to create some space. These repair cordage are going to be your best friend. These repair your items in your inventory. You do have to equip it, arm it kind of, and then just click repair, and it prioritizes which items are going to be repaired. And it uses, it's a burn per use. I don't love that you can't pick what you want to repair, but there we go. On one of my first nights out, I did find some action. This was the hardest thing I had to come across. It's not very challenging, to be honest, but these little like night gremlins, they were kind of protecting this cool shrine. I don't know how to... It took me over an hour to crouch or to roll, so just ignore the fact that I'm not dodging, please. You get some ambrosia dust. We'll talk about that later. But here's their encampment. During the day, you can't open anything here. At night, these guys are out, and you can get in the chest and get, as you can see, a potion there. Get smoked. In other news, this game does look awesome. You can see, I think that's Hermes in the distance, and then Zeus up there, off on different islands. A little worried about this boar, and then I wasn't. Once again, not really a lot of challenge early game. So we thought we'd try the sneak. A little sneaky sneak. Clearly not fooling the boar, so gotta work on my sneak function. Also found this kind of like altar for Apollo. My guess is this island is Apollo's island. I don't have enough ambrosia for that, but it's marked on the map for me. Fun fact, you can't mark anything else on the map manually yourself, only things that are marked by the game. Sneaky snake once again. And again, we fail. Man's just new about me. And yeah, not having it, clearly. And then I just proceed to panic spam. Go sleep, go sleep, go sleep, go sleep. You know, didn't die. That's the priority. The combat's not super difficult, but it does actually feel okay. It does not feel bad. I think that's really important. It has a really good tactile response. It feels accurate. When you dodge or move, it feels like the hitboxes are correct, so that's a huge win. There's these purple flowers I couldn't pick right away. Turns out at night, you can pick them for ambrosia. Pretty cool. And then just like from a game arc, you got all these different shrines. The Apollo altar is the place of power. I haven't found any of those just yet, but we'll be getting to that in about 5 minutes. Little late night monster killing again. Trying to understand. I'm just jumping again like an idiot. Just don't look. It is what it is, you know? More ambrosia from these guys. That's the primary source of the ambrosia dust from them. And then the woodsman potion, which I believe helps you chop wood more effectively. And here are those like tulip flower things. You can't pick them during the day, but at night you get ambrosia from them, which is pretty cool. I find a cave. Mistakes are made, but you know what? We got to figure it out. The caves are pretty standard. I think they look good. It's not too dark, like you can at least see what you're doing relatively well. The biggest problem I had with an area like this is you can't kite enemies in this game, it seems like. You either kite the whole mob or none of them. Finally remembered I could craft a torch. So this is what it looks like in the cave. But yeah, found these pretty crystals, and then I realized I had made an error. So I ended up having to run from these guys temporarily as the second crew starts rolling in right here. And I accidentally kite one group into another, and now I have like a mega mob following me. And the biggest complaint I have about this game is the stamina regen. It's such a nightmare. Obviously later in the game with better foods and better potions, you can regen easier, but it's tough. With mobs this size, as you can see, you don't really stand a chance. You run out of stam so fast you can't even move. And then, yeah, we have our first death of the game. But we persevere. We persevere. We got our first corpse run, and we go for it. On our way, we actually happen to find another one of these Apollo shrines where we can put ambrosia. Still don't have any, but it's on the map. So now I can locate it in a little while. We're back. We're here to get our stuff. Somehow I think it'll be different with less armor and less effective weaponry. Alas, I am wrong. These half moon shield dudes absolutely slap. On that note, I needed a little break. I needed just a little refuel. Also, rebooted in like DirectX 12 instead of 11, and the game does look a little better. So if you're playing this on Steam, it does give you the option to boot in different categories for some reason. I wish it would default to this one because it does look better. There's also a chest up here, so I just kind of cheesed using the hammer to get up here. Pretty cool. All right, new day, more resources to grind. We do the things, we get all the stuff. We can craft some new items. There's also a paintbrush. This is really interesting. I wasn't sure what this was at first, but it allows you to paint the pieces in your house. Just, wow. Now it's black. That's okay. Yellow is kind of my thing, but it looks like the piece isn't placed. Kind of like the default, like you're going to place, so I changed it. A little modern vibe here. Kind of blended into the rocks with a black floor. Just something like a modern farmhouse kind of vibe. You know, we're doing our best. We're also working on getting our hide armor set going. We do need pelts for that, so I've had to do some hunting. In the meantime, the skills are moving along nicely. It's pretty easy. It's a nice, rewarding structure. It feels like you level quite quickly. You're able to kind of get gratification pretty quickly and keep wanting to play. You don't get stuck very easily. New lighting. Always need more torches. It's going to go ahead and finish this hide set. So we should be all good to go now. All 4 pieces. More storage. And bonk, we're just sleeping. That mechanic gets me every single time. Anyway. On this day, I am committed to ignoring my body, regaining without going there, and then following the story arc. But we have to defend our honor. So here I am. I have regained, though. And then I don't know what to do with these purple crystals. My guess is you need a pickaxe, and I am not an adult yet. So we're just going to pillage and leave. Alas, I have found something. It's a temple. Cool. I've been needing to do something. This seems important. What are those? Love it. What's this do? Oh. Places of power, 0 of 3. That is 3 less than I need. Got it. No places of power on the map. Well, I have found a place of power. We're moving in the right direction. There it is. The statue doesn't do anything. I'm just going to steal shit and leave. Hello, fellas. Not ready to fight right now, so I'm just going to use my sneaky snake and get out of here. Okay. We got to figure that out. Time to go. Well, so this says complete for place of power 1. So we can craft that pretty easily with stone. Go get a bunch more stone so we can craft the other 2 just to have them. Kind of easy, once again. I keep saying this, but like truly, other than dying to like a double mob that shouldn't have hit me, this game is a little too easy right now, I'd say. I hope I don't eat my words later, but a little easy. We are going to take on these dudes, try and clear this place of power. If there's one thing about this game that I find really impressive, it's the audio cue of the spear flying by your head. It's pretty articulate. It's very immersive, and it sounds awesome. Don't mind me while I attack the ground here. Any Valheim players out there? You can relate. Right there. That's probably the best sound in this game. There are small bunnies that sound like giant invisible men running around. And then there's that. It's a super articulate sound. I think there's like weight and danger to it that's actually just kind of exciting. All right. We threw on our giant sword. This altar has raised. And we need ambrosia. Great. I'll be back. Here I am. Don't mind me. Got all the ambrosia. Oh, and dude fell apart. So that's cool. We're going to interact and hard fall. Okay. Let's see what hard fall does. Jesus Christ. Okay, well, yep. We're bringing the thunder, I guess. And on our way back, we have ambrosia with us, so we're just going to see one of these Apollo shrines and top it up. So we're good to go there. I'm on a roll, by the way. This is a Place of Power 2. I'm just smoking these kids. Don't mind me. Nailed it. Alright, same song and dance, I believe. Gonna throw the second item up there, the stone spear. Put some ambrosia in here. Make old dude fall apart. Wow. Nice. And we'll get ourselves another power. I kind of like this idea of, like, as you level, and I'm assuming as you move through the other parts of the map and the game, you get, like, more godly, almost. Holy shit. Look at that. Bruh. I'm an athlete. Yeah, it's like you just accrue more and more godly powers. It's kind of a cool idea. I really like it. With our newfound confidence, we're going to come smoke some of these trolls. Also got a new sword, by the way. It's like a primitive sword, but I wanted to try something that wasn't the spear for a bit, just to level things evenly. This was my first look at a totem or like a death gravestone. They look kind of cool. A little extra, to be honest, but at first it scared the shit out of me. I thought it was like a special enemy. Because I died in here so many times, I was able to die again. Right here. Literally the only place in the entire game I die is this spot 3 times now. So, you know, we mustered our best strategy. We sneaky snaked. And we just got our stuff. And we got out. Round of applause. I also like how when you gather your stuff, it re-auto-equips it for you. It's pretty cool. I also learned that these half-moon shield dudes hit super hard. So, a little smarter. I'm dodging now. I'm rolling. It's wonderful. That's helped a lot. And there's my original tombstone. The very first death. Lovely. On to Place of Power 3. Stealing some more things. I love that we're putting stuff back on the statue just to destroy it, but give me that godly power, please. We're gonna get this ability here, and we're gonna fly around like Iron Man, I guess. Like an Avenger out here. Pretty neat, actually. This, combined with the dash, is my new favorite way to travel. That other Apollo shrine we found way back when we were doing the corpse run, we have more ambrosia on us. We top that up. Another one done. Look at this travel. Just efficiency at its best. It's just insane. Love it. Stamina's a little hard to deal with, so I have a stam potion I was using there, but more storage. Always more storage. Just more storage. Cooking through all the meat has definitely been helpful. Getting a higher level of health and stam early on. I'm excited to find out what the next levels are of food or mastery of hunting. But first, let's pop a stam potion so we can Iron Man ourselves out of here. I accidentally find another Apollo shrine while doing my Superman thing. Turns out that's all 3, and we unlocked a club recipe, so that's cool. Seems like if you do those shrines, you get recipes, so that's the incentive. We've done all 3 places of power. We're good to open this. Seems important. Go us. Looks kind of cool in here. Lots of chests. Let's open some chests. Yes. Love it. More, please. Thank you. So we clearly have a lot of stuff to craft, mainly an entire new leather set of armor, upgrading from the hide. There's also a giant portal here that tells you need stuff. We already put the ambrosia in, thankfully. We're going to come back to the house and grab what we need. In the meantime, we're adding the tanning rack. We're getting our simple pickaxe so we can go back to this ambrosia stuff here. Yay, victorious. That gives us ambrosia crystal. It's also worth noting, I accidentally almost hit here and it says required forged tool. So I'm assuming you can mine what's underneath these crystals as well. I just don't have the means to do it yet. We're going to put down our grindstone so we can grind up those crystals to make more ambrosia dust. Pretty cool. All right, the portal. We're summoning the dude. Bang, he's right there. No cinematic, nothing. Just surprise. And this dude hits hard, so don't get smoked. Like that. Also, crazy moment here. I had to fly away quick because he almost killed me. And somehow, dude smokes me with his thing, but look at my health. Bang. Your boy is still breathing. Let's not ask questions. 1 HP in a dream, I guess. And then probably like 20 minutes later, this fight was kind of long. That guy was tough. About 20-minute fight. He gave me 5 leather. Not exactly the best boss drops in the game. But we got a portal open. Seems important.
You have been chosen by Charon as a notable
Classic Chosen One vibes. Lots of new options here. These quests open up a ton of build mastery, combat mastery. You can activate all of them. You can sell stuff. I was wondering about that because I have a lot of half-used stuff. In the buy section, there is a lot of recipes that you can buy. I believe these are recipes. Yes, they are. So tons and tons of stuff you can unlock. And then the further I go down, the more I can see like bronze, artisan bench recipes, tons of different things you can do here. So a lot of the game left to go. That is the first island complete, basically. So hopefully you've enjoyed it. Really fun game so far for an early access. Exceptionally well done. Easy to play. I'm looking forward to playing more. Let me know what you think down in the comments. Have a great day.